Hey, what's going on, guys? The Horror Man back with a controversial view of HELLBENT. HELLBENT is a 2004 slasher film set on Halloween, which is why Jason and I have decided to cover it this month. Prior to and since its release, it has been billed and hailed as multiple things. It's called the first gay slasher film, the first all-gay slasher film, and the first openly gay slasher film. I've also seen all three of those claims replace the word slasher with horror. The question I have is this: if HELLBENT is the first gay slasher film or first gay horror film, then how can people say A Nightmare on Elm Street 2 is the gayest horror movie ever made? Freddy's Revenge was released nearly 2 decades before HELLBENT. Regardless, unlike Elm Street 2, HELLBENT is clearly a gay slasher film. The title was selected from an online Name the Movie contest created by the producers to publicize the film. Some of the initial submissions actually horrified the director. They included, and I am not making this up, 28 Gays Later, Boy Meets Knife, and Queer Eye for the Dead Guy. Finally, on one of the last days of the contest, HELLBENT was submitted, and obviously selected. The scenes at the Fetish Club in the movie were actually filmed in a church. When shooting ran late on Saturday nights, the crew had to clean everything up before Sunday morning mass. Initially, the director wanted a more diverse cast, but many actors of color refused to audition for a gay horror movie. Filming of HELLBENT was scattered, and the script was shot out of order. There were even week-long breaks between shooting periods, which resulted in some continuity errors. These included inconsistent hair lengths and fluctuating weights of the actors. But ultimately, what makes HELLBENT stand out is the fact that it was billed as the first gay slasher movie. Now, I'm gonna be realistic. I know some of you are probably thinking, nah, that's not for me. But before you commit to that opinion, I just want to say, HELLBENT is a really solid slasher film. If you're a huge fan of slashers, like I am, it's a damn good one. The Halloween carnival setting is awesome. The killer has a really cool look. He's dressed as the devil, seen here on the cover of the DVD. I also like his weapon of choice. The kills are violent and gory and created with practical effects. And overall, I was left pretty impressed with how this turned out. Jason and I discussed this specifically, and we both agreed that it probably wouldn't have worked as well if this wasn't a gay slasher film. Without that distinction, I think it would probably get lost in the shuffle. I just don't think people would still be talking about HELLBENT if it weren't for that extra layer. By the way, this DVD is long out of print now and has gotten a bit pricey online. I'm personally happy to have it in my slasher collection, especially since it takes place on Halloween. But with all this being said, if it's still not for you, that's fine. Jason and I watched it, so you don't have to. This is just my controversial view. Please be sure to check out Jason's as well. Have you seen HELLBENT? If so, what do you think of it? Comment below and let me know. Which controversial movie will we view next? Check back soon to find out. Until then, remember, physical media matters. Thanks for watching, guys. hit that thumbs up and, be kind, subscribe.